Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Speak Life Entrepreneur Series with Dr. Laticia Nicole Beatty. Hello, come on in. You guys, I'm so excited about tonight. I'm so excited about tonight. Okay, I'm trying to calm down because tonight's guest is so amazing. I love her. She's part of my sisterhood, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And today is our Founders Day. And I feel like today was the best day to interview my soror. And I'm so excited that she's here. So, you guys, I'm going to say this right now. Right now, we welcome to an inspiring event dedicated to celebrating the power and innovation of women entrepreneur speakers. That's what she is. She's an amazing entrepreneur speaker. In a world where diversity and creativity drive success, we are proudly presenting tonight Miss Vicky. Listen, now we're gonna get this thing right. Vicky Wright Hamilton. Okay, and she is absolutely amazing. Prepare to be inspired. Prepare to be feel purpose. Prepare to be given nuggets tonight. I hope you have your pen and your piece of paper. I hope that you have your notebook. I hope that you have your workbook or whatever you need to take notes on because she's going to give you some amazing tips tonight. Now, without further ado, I'm going to just read you some things about Miss Vicky Wright Hamilton, speaker, executive, accelerated coach. I can go on and on. Author. Oh my God. Let me stop before I spill all the beans. Okay. But Vicky Wright Hamilton is the visionary founder and the CEO of VWH Consulting. With a mantra centered on ignite profitability, unlock potential, she offers a unique blend of executive technology consulting and business strategy. Under her leadership, VWH Consulting has evolved from a solo venture, y'all listen to this, into a strategic powerhouse. Oh my God, you about to listen to a strategic powerhouse dedicated to guiding businesses toward profitability. How many businesses are going to need that profitability coaching? You better listen tonight. Come on. All right. Dedicated to guiding businesses toward profitability and sustainable growth. Are you ready? Having pioneered VWH Consulting transformative journey, Vicky understands the intricacies of turning visions into realities more than just strategies. My God. Her approach emphasizes the significance of people and leadership. Oh my goodness. Her best-selling, I'm telling you, memoir, Game Face, corporate success strategies of a trailblazing tech warrior and TV program. Oh my God, I can go on and on. Hidden Stories, Healed Now, and Strategic Mind, Making Money Moves. Oh my God, I'm ready to hear about these making money moves. My God, are a testament of her commitment to knowledge sharing. At the core of VWH Consulting, Eto's lies and profound truth. Success is rooted in faith, fueled by passion, and guided by wisdom. You know what? Without further ado, I want to bring this amazing woman to the stage because that's truly what she is. So come and get these nuggets from our very own Vicky Wright Hamilton.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure who you were talking about, but I love that intro. So thanks very much.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You have paved the way. You've done so many amazing things, and you're an author. I mean, you're a speaker, leadership and business coach. Everybody needs to know who you are, how to find you, what you're doing. So I'm elated to have you here on the Speak Life Entrepreneurial Series. You are the epitome of woman, and I am blessed to be connected to you.
Well, I'm the blessed one, and I really appreciate the opportunity to speak before your audience tonight. So thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So, I want to dive right in, okay? And so we didn't went into your bio, but I want you to tell us a little bit more about your expertise and your background.
Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Now, a lot of times when people ask you, oh, what about yourself, etc. Well, first of all, I believe that as an individual, who we are personally is really who grounds us to who we're going to be professionally. And I am a woman of service. I'm a woman of God. And I believe that in everything that we do, we need to serve. So my entire life has been about serving, whether personally or professionally. But I'm a technologist by trade. I'm a little seasoned. So I was going through those technology times when you didn't see anybody that looked like me, male, female, or otherwise. I was in an environment that was so white male dominated that you were ignored or you were told that you were in a position because you are a token, not because of your capabilities. So through my years of learning, I knew I had to be better. But I also learned a secret along the way.
Oh, what's the secret? What's the
The
secret?
secret is let them teach you how to do it, then give it back to them in their words.
My Lord.
So they showed me the tricks to the trade. I listened, I learned. And at the appropriate times, I was able to say, well, isn't this what you told me? Isn't this the way we're supposed to do it? So you learn the power of influence by really understanding where they come from and how they think.
Learn the power of influence. I love all of that you just said. Oh, she's already dropping nuggets, you guys. I hope that you're
Yes.
catching it. Oh my goodness. So, when did you decide to go into business?
You know, Laticia, that's a really interesting question. I was a corporate girl. I was in the C suite. I was doing my thing. I was a corporate girl and I was perfectly happy. I worked myself out of a job during the time of a recession and could not get another one. But I knew I had to do something in terms of getting projects or working. And while I'm looking for an opportunity and I'm doing these small consulting jobs as I looking for that long term, God said, no full-time employment. I got another
Mm.
assignment for you. I look, another assignment. What is this one? My mother was not doing well and she was living in St. Louis and I brought her here and really wanted her to see my professionals and doctors, etc. And I found myself in a situation of caregiving and working. So what it meant was that I could not have done a full-time job. I didn't understand it when God said it, but I understood it after I got it. So time went on and I ended up caregiving for many more. My father came, I was caregiving for a cousin. I was already caregiving for a brother-in-law.
Okay.
So it was lots of people in my circle that God wanted me to give time to while still working.
That is
So lo and behold, I lost my brother in 2014. I lost my mom in January 2019. My father in September 2019. My cousin in March of 2022. And my brother-in-law on November of 2023. So I decided, when I had that first little break, I'm going to really concentrate on my business. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you, I fought girlfriends that were like, you a CEO. I said, don't call me that. I'm not CEO. I'm not CEO. Don't say that. But you're consulting. I'm not consulting. I'm going back to corporate America. Don't y'all understand?
Oh boy.
I'm not doing this.
Sometimes it be your friends that try to talk you out of your blessing and out of your business. And I'm so glad that you kept going forth. Can you tell the audience about any setbacks or challenges or any bad decisions that you made?
Okay, how many? First of all, I have a personal philosophy. that when we fail, it's a first attempt in learning, so we don't fail. When you're learning something the first time, when you learn it and you learn it well, you learn how not to repeat it again in terms of, that lesson of what's happening. I had so many setbacks when I first got started in doing my business. I did a lot of the things that a lot of entrepreneurs do when they get started. Okay, I've got this service I'm going to do, and I'm going to market it. I'm going to talk about what I can do in my services and why I'm qualified to do this, etc. But I didn't really separate the strategies of what's really important to the people who are receiving it. So one of the nuggets that I really want entrepreneurs to understand, it is not important to tell the story that you think your audience wants to hear. It's telling the story that your audience has to hear. And you got to say it in a language that they understand. It's kind of like tomato, tomato. And if you don't understand one another, you're not really speaking to them. So I failed at that. I was just, you want coaching, you want service, you want wisdom. Here's why, here's what I've done, here's how I've done it. But I wasn't thinking about how people on the other end of the audience were receiving it. So I had to learn to talk their language. So that was one of the first things that I recognized in terms of failing. Now, I knew my financials, I knew my books, I knew the things that I had to do in terms of understanding that. But the second mistake I made is I did not price myself correctly. And
Oh,
why didn't I do that?
that's a big one.
So let's talk about that.
Mhm.
It is not only important to do a market analysis, to understand what the market will bear, but it's also important to understand that when you're doing pricing, it is not just the hourly figure of your time, especially those of us who do services.
Say that one more time. Stop right there. Stop right there.
It is not just the cost of your time for that service you're getting.
There's a lot of you're talking to Women Entrepreneurs United. You're talking to a lot of entrepreneurs that are in LinkedIn. You're talking to a lot of our entrepreneurs that are in YouTube. So the group Women Entrepreneurs United, you're talking to over 200 women that's going, that are entrepreneurs or inspiring to be entrepreneurs, and to hear you break that down for them, which I know you have more. But I also wanted you to take some time to speak into the women. You have a story, and I know it's no way we can get your whole story in 30 minutes. You had some setbacks. You've had some things some challenges. Just like these women that are listening right now, all of us have challenges. Just like I told you tonight, I own an assisted living, right? And
Mhm.
I couldn't get home and the pretty green screen because I couldn't get there in time. So guess what? I'm a business owner and I made it work in my little executive little office back here. And I'm just like, hey, let's work it out, right? And so that's what we do, but they have to hear and see. They have to see it. And that's why I'm so transparent in the things that I do, right? Because people, they look at you, and Miss Vicky, maybe you get this too. People look at you and be like, oh, she was born just beautiful and just smart, and she was just given all these things. No, we worked for every bit of it. And the knowledge didn't come like this. What we did is that we kept working and kept failing forward. And this is what
Amen.
you're seeing. You're seeing business owners that fell forward and then brought other business women with them. So I want you to speak life into these women and men that are listening right now. But we do have women in this group because they need to hear it. They need to be encouraged, because I know everything wasn't always peaches and cream.
Not at all. Not at all. And like I said, when I priced incorrectly, it was a struggle. And I'm sitting there going, why is it I'm not making the money that I deserve to make, that I have the value to bring? And then you go through this period of, well, maybe I'm not equipped to do this. Maybe I don't have what it really takes to succeed. Maybe this isn't really what I'm supposed to do. So we go through this thing of doubt. And when you go through doubt, and droughts are happening because of all the ebbs and flows of getting business. You get it one day, it's gone tomorrow. Somebody makes a promise, then they say, I can't do it. You know, people get ready to sign contracts, and on the day of signing it, they don't make it happen. So all of these things begin to happen, and you go, what's wrong with me? Where did I go wrong? Is this really what I'm supposed to do? I went through lots of doubts. And I mean, I was a seasoned C-suite executive, and I went through doubts in my business. I went through, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm cut out to do this. And I stayed a solopreneur for so long because I had this mental block. I didn't want to be responsible for anybody else's paycheck.
Can you tell them what a solopreneur is? Because a lot of women don't get that they are.
Sure. A solopreneur is when you are the chief everything officer and it's just you. You take care A through Z and backwards. And the billing, the accounting, the selling, the doing, the implementing, the relationships, the back office, making it work. You take care of it all. And there's only but 24 hours in a day. So when you're operating as a solopreneur by yourself, solo, just you, and trying to make it all happen, you get to a point where you are, I don't know if I can do this anymore if I'm failing. I don't know if I can do this anymore if I can't get any business. How do I make this happen? And I will tell you that I've always been a woman of faith. But my faith during these time periods was exponential. I was like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. I got to give up. I can't do this anymore. Everything I'm trying to put out there, yeah, I get paid, but they want to pay me pennies. And I would do it just to serve. Give me the pennies. I'll figure it out. You know, I'll make the sacrifices with the bills. I'll figure it out. And I was like, I just can't do it. So I relinquished it to him. And when I say I surrendered all, I surrendered all. And then I took a step back and I said, okay, I'm a strategist at heart. I do a lot of strategy work. So let's talk about this business strategy. Let's peel this onion one step at a time. And this is when I began to learn all the things I had done wrong. My marketing, my pricing, my getting to the right audience at the right time, my ability to do social media correctly, the things that I needed to do for updates that I wasn't doing, the networking and the relationship I needed to have that was different. Not to mention, this was a lot during the pandemic, and we all trying to learn how to do stuff virtually. Today, we got it down pat because we had no choice. Back then, it was like, okay, how we figure out how we do this? I'll never forget, I was having to drive to a client 45 minutes away there and 45 minutes away back. And it was like, I'm getting pennies for this. That's okay. I got a check. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got a check, right? But the reality is, I didn't know what I didn't know. And I had to be willing to listen and to learn. I got on podcasts like you ain't never believed. I got on YouTube. I joined Facebook groups. I joined LinkedIn. I started listening, going to these talks because I was like, I'm not dumb. I know I got something up here. I know I got something. LinkedIn. How am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, that's right.
So at that point, that's when I learned you got to outsource expertise you don't have to others.
Stop right there. Can somebody please write that down? Outsource expertise that you don't have.
That's right.
To others. I'm not about to blow up balloons and put them on the ceiling and call them a backdrop. That's not my thing. I'm going to hire somebody,
That's right.
right? We
That's
need to
right.
start hiring those that is their expertise.
That is correct.
That's number one. Give them another one.
And let me tell you, when you hire them, I made it a personal mission. I was only hiring small business owners. So if you
Come
weren't a
on.
small business owner, you weren't going. Because
Oh,
to me, we got to go in the network and help each other. You know, it's about this community, and
you
God
speaking
gave
my
enough
language?
of a pie for everybody. He gave enough for everybody. And
Yes.
all we got to do is support one another and share, and you'll just see things magnify. So for me, it was all about the fact I need to hire other entrepreneurs. So I did. I had a woman that I hired as my CMO, the best in the business, and she's a black owned business. She owns she's a black business owner, has done phenomenal things. She put me on the map.
Come on, putting you on the map. Tell me about it, Miss
Put
Vicky.
me on the map.
Come on.
Yes, she did. And she didn't stop. And when I said, I can't pay you, I can't do it, don't worry about that. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. She was always willing to work with me. And I always came back and paid more. I paid it forward, paid it forward. I referred her to people, I paid it forward.
Oh my God. You saying something right now. They
Okay.
might not be able to afford your price right now. Y'all better listen to this. But people will pour into you
That's
if
right.
you will refer them. You
That's
can't
right.
just eat off the land yourself. Some folk out there, they hungry too.
That's
Let them know. Refer the people to your coach. Refer the people that is blessing you with knowledge. That's good, Miss Vicky. Come on, talk about it some
And
more.
you know what else I did when I had people to outsource?
What
I
happened?
bartered. Now, what is bartering?
Come on here.
You an expert in finance. I'm
Mhm.
an expert in strategy. I'm gonna hire you for my financial stuff, and you need my strategy. You hire me for my strategy, and we work together.
We work together. Come
We
on here,
work together,
somebody.
right? So, if you think about our history and our heritage, that's what we did. That's what they did all the time, was to barter and help each other. And we've got to get back to the basics. We've got to get back to the point where we're willing to support each other that way, which is why my life is all about serving. I have never let a dollar bill stop me from helping anybody, because there are more ways than one to work it out.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you listen. Let me tell you something. You got me over here. Listen, I'm almost in the camera like this. This is so good. You hear me? This is
Yeah,
good. And
yeah,
people need to hear this
yes.
because what we have and what you have is priceless,
Well, I
right?
appreciate that. I
Price.
appreciate that. And the other thing, as being an entrepreneur, when you are, especially when you're trying to find capital, you're trying to find things that are happening, you need help. It's about those connections. And the value of our connections is not just about, hi, what can you do for me? The value of the connections is, I want to help to serve you too. I know you have an expertise in no X, Y, and Z. If you would help introduce me to so and so, I want to serve you in a way that can help you. What can I do for you?
I'm about to run around this room. You go listen here. You are preaching up in here, and what you're talking about is unity. You
That's
are
right.
talking about the very reason why I started WEU, Women Entrepreneurs United, because we're all put on this earth with seed and purpose, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
when we come together and when we help each other, when we build each other, when we promote each other, it takes nothing to promote. Miss Vicky, listen, I wear stuff of people that have the same things I do. That way,
That's
like,
right.
it's no competition. It's like, honey, it's if when they see us together and we are united and we come together, there's no competition, but it's a community of women that supporting each other. We are strong together.
Yes.
Women entrepreneurs need to unite and figure out how they could work together. And I love how the community is coming together and working together. And I love that you're giving us these nuggets tonight, y'all, because she didn't have to do it. She could have kept this right in her book, and she should could have told you go buy that book for 25, 35, 45 honey. Go get the book. But she's dropping knowledge tonight. It's 8:25, and I don't want them not to know how to contact you.
Well, I am one of those that believe that you have to meet people where they are. Everybody has a preference. Some people are on LinkedIn. Please connect with me there. Vicky Wright Hamilton. You'll see me there. Connect with me. Anything I can do to help to serve you, guide you, lead you, please do so. You can go to my website at Vicky, Vicki, Wright, WRIGHT, Hamilton, HAMILTON.biz. That is my business website. Connect with me. Let's have a chat. Let's have a discovery call. My job is to find out where I can serve you. And I offer many programs. I offer many things to help you grow, develop, where you can truly reach the scheduling freedom and the financial stability that you are seeking and searching for. I will also help any leader that is looking for, I need that inside leadership help as well, while I'm building my business and the culture and the people that I'm working with. Well, let's talk about that, because I believe everybody is a leader. God gave all of us a gift, and all he asked us to do was to share it. And he always asked us to share our testimonies so that others will know the art of the possible. My job is to provide that art of the possible so you all can see yourselves as multimillionaires. Because God said that he doesn't mind us having money. He just said be able to help those that don't.
You drop it. You just drop the mic and just dropped the mic and just went off the stage. That's what you did. You just like boom, right? Thank you for that. I mean, and listen, I got my hand up right now because I am grateful and thankful that you are with us in the WEU. There's going to be more times that you're going to be able to pour and to meet the ladies. And I'm going to speak this into existence because I have the power of death and life in my tongue, and those that love it shall eat the fruit. I'm going to already speak it that 2024, there's going to be more Vicky in WEU. In 2024, there's going to be more of Vicky in Speak Life because we need your voice. We need your expertise. We need the things that you do. I know you say you watch me. I know the thing you say, I inspire you, but guess
You
what?
do.
You inspire me.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
And you need to know that. Like I appreciate that you pour, and but I also appreciate that you edify. Thank you. But I also want to let you know, as you edify me, I edify you. And that's what I believe that makes us stronger. That
Amen.
makes us stronger. So
Amen.
continue to keep growing and going and glowing like you're doing. You are a light. You're a beautiful star. And we are blessed to have you as one of our
Well,
sisters.
I am blessed to be a part of this. And thank you so, so much. And like I said, I just want to serve and help others. So, however I may do that, I'm here to do that.
Amen. Amen. So y'all heard her. Y'all know how to contact her. But we're getting ready to leave, and I got her for a couple of more minutes. I had to be petty, I know, but but I thank you so much for watching and for joining us. Make sure if you would like to be a part of this amazing entrepreneurial series that you drop me a dot in my DM and let me know because we use all of these funds to go back into our nonprofit. We use all of these funds that we collect with these entrepreneurs to build communities, to help elderly with their rent, to help them with toiletries and food. So I thank you guys because we've had a beautiful holiday. We were able to feed and give gifts and love because of your giving. and because of your expertise and because of your service to all mankind. Thank you so much. My name is Minister Dr. Laticia Nicole Beatty, and I speak life so that we all may have life more abundantly. Peace and blessings.